tentatively reaches an agreement on a price cap on Russian crude oil, in line with the G7.
Europe's largest electricity storage facility gets up and running in Belgium as the EU looks to secure its energy independence.
Russian forces continued to conduct defensive measures, build fortifications and move personnel on the east side of the Dnieper River in the region of Kherson, says the Institute for the Study of War. The UK Defence Ministry adds that Russia's shortage of munitions is likely one of the main factors currently limiting Russia's potential to restart effective large-scale offensive ground operations. Russia's withdrawal from the west bank of Dnieper River last month has provided the Ukrainian armed forces with the opportunities to strike additional Russian logistics nodes and lines of communications. Now, this threat has highly likely prompted Russian logisticians to relocate supply nodes, including rail transfer points, further south and also east. Now, let's take a look at the eastern direction from Kherson, and that's the region of Zaporizhia, where Russian military movement may suggest that Russian forces cannot defend critical areas amidst increasing Ukrainian strikes on Russian force concentrations and logistics. The Ukrainian General Staff reported that Russian forces withdrew or are currently withdrawing personnel from Pology, Mikhailivka and Inzhinerne in Zaporizhia region. Now, the potential withdrawal from Pology is particularly notable as the settlement lies at a critical road junction, and Russian forces would likely have a harder time defending Tokmak from potential Ukrainian operations without control of that junction. The withdrawal from a critical position may suggest that Russian forces cannot defend the entire front line in the Zaporizhia region and are prioritizing where to concentrate their forces. It is just as likely that Russian forces are reorienting their grouping in Zaporizhia region and may move different personnel back into those settlements.
Continental Europe's largest energy storage facility just started running in the Belgian province of Wallonia. The 40 lithium-ion mega batteries ensure stable energy distribution across the public grid when wind or solar power inputs fluctuate. Given the current energy crisis, stocking up on electricity could be key for Europe's energy independence.
Today we have a clear understanding that the energy resources are an issue of sovereignty. We can hopefully in the future not have to rely anymore on external sources of energy.
The centre can store 100 megawatts per hour of electricity. Each battery costs around €800,000 and should last for around 10 years, after which they will be recycled by the manufacturer. The investment cost €30 million without any public subsidies. One of the financial partners in the project says governments are keen to invest in large-scale infrastructure projects.
The emergence of storage capacity is directly related to the growth of renewable energy and its importance within the grid. As an example, the most recent fund that we are managing has an investment capacity superior to €1.5 billion that we have gathered along with the institutional partners from France, Europe, but also Asia and the United States.
With the added pressure of cutting Russian gas due to the war in Ukraine, European leaders are struggling to balance growing energy demands with fighting climate change.
The European Union has now a new program called Repower EU to help member states to invest in their energy autonomy. Before innovative technologies such as hydrogen are available, member states will have to invest a lot and as much as possible in producing and storing energy. Isabel Marques da Silva, Euronews in Wallonia.
EU countries have reached an agreement on Friday to set a price cap on Russian oil in a bid to avoid further price hikes and to starve out Russian President Vladimir Putin's war funds. In a further deterrent to Moscow's war efforts, the price will be capped at $60 per barrel. The set price, however, has come under criticism even from within the EU pact, such as from Estonia and Poland, who argue prices should be around $30 to $40 per barrel in order to significantly hit Russia.